Good morning, and welcome back to Saturday Morning Switch. This week I'm going to be giving you some thoughts and impressions of the little time I've had playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe so far. So let's do this. I will say I did own the Wii U version and did get the season pass for it, but even so, something about it never really clicked as much as past entries. Maybe playing it with the gamepad felt a little weird, maybe because there were less people in general I knew playing it, maybe because I always kind of preferred the handheld entries in DS and 7. Anyway, Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U never quite stuck around for me. Well, this time around, my first impressions of the game are a lot more enjoyable. It's been long enough since I last played that tracks an air of familiarity, but I can't remember the specific layouts or quirks, letting me rediscover all the racing lines and strategies once again. The most obvious new addition for me, after the initial load time being slashed, was the use of Double Dash's twin item system. This makes life in first place a little easier, as you can have a fallback item to defend yourself with. On the flip side, you can have your current item stolen by Boo, even if you're holding it behind you, and there's no way to swap the items you're holding, which is annoying when your second item is a coin, which is useless for defending yourself with. Another weird quirk is that assisted steering is on by default when you first play. You might not even notice it at first if you start off on the lower speeds where everything is a lot laxer, but crank it up to 150 or 200cc and you'll soon realise the handicap. It's easy enough to switch it off in the options menu, but why there's no simple choice when you first start the game is kind of odd. Speaking of speeds, almost everything is unlocked from the get-go. Want to go straight to Special Cup 200cc in your Deluxe debut? You can. You'd be insane, but you can. This also cancels out one of my MK8 classic grievances, where I quickly jumped online to play with friends at launch, but discovered I could only pick a few cups and had to rely on others having progressed more because I hadn't unlocked courses yet. The only element you have to unlock this time around is kart parts, with you randomly getting something cool after you collect so many coins in races. It could be a new body, tyre, or wing, and they all have various stat boosts. You still can't easily compare two items though, and I hope you can remember your setup, because every time you get a new piece the game selects it by default instead of your preferred loadout. There are other changes to the way races play, but these aren't as obvious. Boos and Feathers add some new item strategies, but nothing major. Purple boosts, the new third level of drift boost, feel great when you pull them off, but also need the right kind of corner, so you won't be seeing them a whole lot. What is cool is the easy help menu, which can quickly teach you the fundamentals of good karting, from item overviews to how to drift boost and accelerate at the start, to some quirks even I wasn't familiar with as a series veteran, like being able to turn on the spot. And then there's battle mode. What has always been a cool addition to the series arguably takes centre stage in Deluxe with more options and modes than ever, from chasing down escapees with piranha plants in Renegade Roundup to Double Dash classics like Bob on Blast. This is leaps and bounds ahead of the original MK8's pitiful offering. Which brings us to online. While it does offer a pretty dang seamless game of Mario Kart, which is the most important thing, there's a few hiccups I noticed. It can sometimes take a while to find a game to jump into, especially when after a minute of waiting you get a connection error. There's also no options for general online play outside of picking your region. You pick a track, sure, but not the speed or the mode. The track selector is still an oddity that randomly picks from your choices instead of the most popular, which makes even less sense when you're given a restricted pool to choose from at the start. And in-game, maybe it was just me, but once or twice item delay felt like a thing. Either I wasn't able to deploy an item quickly enough to block a shell after getting hit, or slipping on a banana peel that wasn't there. It was pretty rare, and maybe just bad luck on my end for this recording, but I never noticed anything of the sort in single player thus far. But again, those are more nitpicky. This felt like one of the smoothest online Mario Kart experiences, loads of players going tooth and nail to cross the finish line first. And that is, ultimately, the Mario Kart way. There's a franticness to trying to pull ahead and a fragility in leading that ensures races are exciting from start to finish. While you could make the very fair argument, this isn't worth it if you've played before, I have, and well, I'm enjoying myself. It certainly makes for a refreshing break from Zelda, and another game I can add to my multiplayer rotation on the Switch, which will only increase as summer comes around. Make your own choice, but if you're asking me, there's little to lose by picking it up while we wait for ARMS, Splatoon, Mario, and more. Thanks as always for watching. Next week's episode will most likely be a look back at April for the Switch and discussing those stats and figures for Nintendo's recent financial meeting. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this episode, give us a like, leave a comment and subscribe to know when new episodes go live. See you all next time.